Okay. I think my light's still charging. Yeah, my light is still charging, so bear with me while it's a little dim in here. And I also get this, what you call it, off my makeup off my face because I've been crying because I just got up a little while ago, already had a shit start to my day, and then was checking my emails, got an email from Sherry, and it said that the Guidestones had been destroyed. And if you've been following me from the beginning of my channel, or you know me personally in real life, then you know how important I think they are and how much they meant to me, anyways. And so, what's going on with my stuff? Please don't start doing this to me right now, damn it. So with that being said, um, yeah, um, from what it looks and what I can tell from what I've looked up, the information I can gather is it is true. It does look to be true. Because at first I was like, nope, no way. There's no way. There's no way we're that dumb. There's just no way there's that many dumb people in on the planet. Hi, thank you for joining me. I'm talking about the Guidestones. Um, yeah, because I personally, this is just my personal opinion. I strongly agreed with them, like everything. I know a lot of people get all caught up in fickle little things with the comments or the things that are said on the Guidestones. Let me shut the door because I live really close to an airport, and obviously they've decided to start flying over right now. Ooh. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks for eavesdropping and absolutely destroying my entire week, probably my month, whole year, possibly my life with that little tidbit. Okay, so yeah, uh, there. Um, so I looked at the link, and it does look that at the least at that time, that picture that I saw, there was a pillar that had been destroyed. And it was about 4 o'clock this morning. Some of the rumors or some of the comments that I can read, and some of the news reporting that people reporting in very loud sign, and they thought it was an earthquake. So I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know if this was like maybe even an attack and not something that they planned. Because I just don't feel like that was something they planned. I don't feel like that it would have been there for that long with cameras, that the government was watching that specific location for it to be destroyed like this. Like this is mind-boggling to me, as well as completely devastating, because it's going to take a lot to replace, if it's going to be replaced. If it's just one pillar and this wasn't something that was planned, they'll need to replace it. But if not, like I mean, oh my god, all the more reason why I feel so grateful that I was able to visit the one time I have been there. Absolutely devastated that I didn't get to take my kids or my grandkids. Like, oh my God. Because regardless of what people think, thank you for doing it. Because regardless of what people think about them, they were put there for a reason. And maybe some of us aren't supposed to totally understand, because I really do think that that was for our future generations to have a baseline to go off of. Because clearly we're at a time right now where shit is hitting the fan on a regular basis. So if, like, say we had a CME, a corona mass ejection, and it wiped out like a shitload of people and took out the grid, and we had to start over, and let's say we didn't have any books after that, because in a corona mass ejection, shit could catch on fire and whatever. So they were put there. This is just a theory that I have about why they were put there, because nobody really knows why they were put there. Nobody really knows the true identity of the person that put them there. So again, this is all the more reason why this is absolutely breaking my heart right now. Like, no, 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 I do not want this to be true. Like, I do not want this to be true. And like I've said, I'm like, now I have to plan going down there on top of still planning to go visit my daughter and my grandkids. And like, because I'm not even going to believe it until I see it in person. And even still then, I'm going to be like, what the crap? And like I said, if this is true, then I've completely lost hope for humanity. Like, we're doomed, and y'all need to just accept that at this point. If that's true, and people got so butthurt because they're so not intelligent enough to think about what they're saying and why it's necessary then I don't know what to, I don't even know what to say. And it like literally it makes me contemplate my own being and reason for existence here at this point. I'm being very serious. Like, why? If we are not going to progress any further than where the fuck we are right now, what are we doing here? We took back the Roe versus Wade. So again, so we're doing the divide and conquer, divide and conquer. Here we go again with the fear mongering and the freaking bullshit. So everybody that's in the comments right now of the one particular video going, yeah, you're part of the problem. And I don't care what you think about what I'm saying right now. I really don't. Like, read them over and over so that you fully so that you fully understand the context of what's being said. And each specific one, there was only 10 of them. None of them were so unreasonable. None of them were unreasonable in my opinion, but none of them were so crazy unreasonable that I think this was necessary. I don't think this was necessary on any level. Do you think about the amount of money that old dude probably spent doing that? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's absolutely crazy. Let's see if I have any. Put that on at the bottom. Notice I don't have a Cash App or a PayPal running at the bottom. I just want to point that out. I don't. How about this? How about I look them up since it's obviously been destroyed and read over what they say, and then we can go from there. How's that? Does that sound good? I think that might be good. Let's do that. So let me grab my other phone and do this. Let's see. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Like, the things that I do get passionate about in life, I get super passionate about, and this is one of those things. Like, we're always talking about how we need to progress and we need to change and all this stuff, and then we do this. Hey, Cal. Hey, oh my gosh, yes. We're talking about the Guidestones. I'm getting ready to read over each one of them because I'm devastated. I am completely devastated. So if you are a person that doesn't necessarily know about the Guidestones, then you should probably say, because I'm about to go over what they say. But if you already know about the Guidestones and you don't agree with them, or you're going to have some negative crap in the comments, then please, for now, just go ahead and excuse yourself, because I really just don't have the time to stop and address you at the moment. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying. So now we're going to Google what they say, and there's 10 of them. So a lot of people used to say that what they were like the 10 commandments for the New World Order, which take it however the hell you want to. Okay. If someone took the time out of their life and invested that much money, which I cannot remember right off the top of my head how much money it is, to have these things erected and then built with these 10 things, then they obviously care about our future to an extent. No matter how you want to look at that, they cared enough to do that. Okay. So for someone to just be like, and have them destroyed, shame on you. Shame on anyone that supports that. I'm going to wag my little finger at you because, like, oh my goodness. Have we not learned from our past mistakes? Have we not learned from our past mistakes? Don't worry. You don't have to answer that. I already know the answer. All right. Let's see. I cannot even. Thank you, Sherry, too, by the way, for sharing that with me, because, I mean, the heartbreak, like, oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. It's open 24 hours. Let's give a little background information on the said Guidestones. Okay. This is according to Wikipedia, by the way. The Georgia Guidestones are a granite monument erected in 1980 in Elbert County, Georgia, in the United States. A set of 10 guidelines is inscribed on the structure in 8 modern languages, and a shorter message is inscribed at the top of the structure in 4 ancient languages, including Sumerian, I think it's cuneiform, Egyptian hieroglyphics, I think Sumerian, and one other language. And you give me a minute when I finish this, we'll look that up. Okay. The monument stands at an approximate elevation of 750 feet above sea level, about 90 miles east of Atlanta, 45 miles from Athens, Georgia, and 9 miles north of the center of the city of Elberton. One slab stands in the center with four arranged around it, and a capstone lies on the top of the five slabs, which are astronomically aligned. Again, doubling down on the significance of their placement and the fact that they were there. Keep it together. Okay. An additional stone tablet, which is set in the ground a short distance to the west of the structure, provides some notes on the history and the purpose of the Guidestones. The structure is sometimes referred to as an American Stonehenge. The monument is 19 feet 3 inches tall, made from 6 granite slabs weighing 237,746 pounds in all. The anonymity of the Guidestones authors and their apparent advocacy of population control, eugenics, and internationalism have made them an object of controversy and conspiracy theories. Then it goes on down. You can go into the history, the description, the explanatory tablet. Let's see. Is that the one that has that's the explanatory tablet. Let's see if we got okay, the languages that they are in, moving clockwise from the structure from due north, they are English, Spanish, Swahili, Hindi, Hebrew, Arabic, traditional Chinese, and Russian. Think about that. Those are the languages they chose to put those in. They did not do that on a whim or at effing random, I promise you. Okay, now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this bit. Maintain, this is the first one. So I'm going to read them all in order from first to last. All right, let's get it. Maintain humanity under 500 million. Now, I don't want to get caught up on that, and please excuse me because it's past my lunchtime. If you hear my son growling, I'm going to eat after this is over. Guide reproduction wisely. Way to go, Supreme Court. Way to go. I have no doubt that's probably why this is being taken down, because we're not doing it very wisely now, are we? Improving fitness and diversity. That's all in the same one. Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Unite humanity with a living new language, which I think we're already kind of doing that with emojis and stuff like that. So whatever. Rule, passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. Okay? Some of y'all need to have 4 tattooed on your forehead. 5, protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Something we don't know anything about in any country, ever, anywhere on this planet right now, I promise you. Let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. Avoid petty laws and useless officials. White House. Balance personal rights with social duties. 9, prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. So you have to have balance, people. You have to have balance. You can't have good if you don't know bad. You can't have bad if you didn't know good. Maintain it. And the last one, which is my personal favorite. Be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. Developers, industrialization, big pharma, all you globalist elites. You dropped the ball on that one. You dropped the ball. I'm just saying. You dropped the ball. So, and then the explanatory tablet that's set along the side tells you that the 4 ancient languages are Babylonian cuneiform, Classical Greek, Egyptian hieroglyphics, and Sanskrit. And in the center of that, it says, let these be guidestones to an age of reason. Out the fucking window, all that shit just went. I hope we feel good about ourselves. Because I just really strongly feel like if we can't even understand why it's necessary that we have some sort of control on the population, then that's the problem. That's the problem. Okay? And I don't think I need to elaborate any further on that, myself included. I've had 4 children in my lifetime. Should I have been having children as early as I was? No. Had my reproduction been guided properly or even better than I was trying to guide it, then I probably wouldn't have had 4 children. However, I'm thankful that my genetics have passed on to my children. My children are actually very intelligent kids. So hopefully they've listened to their mom. And I really do hate that people have left the room, and that's okay. Like, it is what it is. I mean, I'm just saying, people that don't agree with eugenics, like, I don't understand how you can't even understand how or why that might be needed. I mean, think about it. If there is in fact some genetic marker to being a child molester per se, then why wouldn't we be looking into eugenics to eradicate that issue entirely? We really care about kids. We want to get to the bottom of these issues. I don't understand why we wouldn't be doing that. So I don't think we really care about people. I don't think we really care about kids. I mean, you know what I mean? Like the elite, your governments, your officials that are guiding all that stuff, they don't care about y'all people. I don't understand how we have made it into 2022, and there's still the large amount of people that are just so like, yeah, the government said to do it, so it's totally okay because they have our best interests at heart. What? No. How about no? How about they definitely don't? That's a fact. Like, it doesn't take rocket scientists, right? The rocket science to see that either. Like, they do not care. And if they get a chance to use you and experiment on you, you're damn right they're going to do that because that's what they do. So, yeah, I can't believe this. I cannot even believe this is happening. I'm not going to lie. I've been having some really crappy days and weeks here lately and could use a whole lot less shit information. This by far is the shittiest piece of information I've received yet. And I have been in the toxic sector of the true crime community on the YouTube streets, and oh, holy hell, that is fucking a nightmare. But this is awful. This is awful. Like, I am devastated. Really, genuinely, I don't even know what to say. I don't even have words. Like, I don't know what to say. I want to go down there. Like, I want to go down there right now and see it for myself. Like, I can't. The weed is not strong enough for me to handle this right now. The weed I have right now is not strong enough for me to be able to take all this in. This is awful. Anybody that like that I mean, even if you just wanted to learn about them and look into them more, like, why? I don't understand any of this right now. My brain's going, does not compute, does not compute, does not compute, abort mission, abort mission. That's what my brain is doing right now. It's like whatever my higher purpose was or whatever, or my reason for being here, apparently. I look at me, I'm just like, I don't, that does not compute, does not compute, does not. I think it's like maybe 2 hours away from where I live right now. So it's not like it's a really long drive trip. It's not, we've done it in a day before, but like still, like I just me right now going, oh my God, does not compute, does not compute. CERN fired back up yesterday. So that's a big deal. And then this is a big deal. I promise you, other people are talking about it right now. This is a big freaking deal. It's just my channel is small, but like, matter of fact, I'm about to leave here, go get up with a friend of mine, and then see if we can't just StreamYard and all of us get together and talk about this because I'm having such a hard time with this. Like, oh my God, Rich, if you see this right now, if you are aware of me having a total freaking meltdown, this I'm full in the midst of it right now. Like, oh my God, I can't. So yeah, so I'm gonna hop off here. Um, and probably be streaming again shortly with a friend. I'm gonna contact them, see if they've heard about this, and get into that because I need I need to discuss this with some of my friends. I need to get this out. Like, I can't. I don't know what else to say. I'm devastated. I'm absolutely devastated. Devastated is an understatement. So, yeah, be looking for me again here shortly to pop back up to further discuss this horrible, horrible breaking news. Again, I'm still kind of in shock. I got to let this soak in for a minute. Like, my brain is having a hard time right now computing what's happening because it's just, to me, it's stupid. It's completely ridiculous and nonsensical that somebody would actually want to have them taken down. We don't have to agree with everybody every way all the time. We can agree to disagree. So, like, everybody's always saying, now, why didn't you agree to disagree with the taking it down? Like, just no, I can't. I can't. Should we watch it again? Let me put it back up. Should we do that? Let's put it back up one more time so you can see. Yeah. Oh man, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That's how I feel right now, except 10 times worse. Magnify that to the 100th power. That's how I feel. Now, y'all don't really want to see what I'm doing. I really want to get in the floor and just absolutely pitch a bitch fit. I'm talking about a full on baby ass fit, bawling, sobbing in the floor, making a full ass of myself. But yes, I can't. Let's see. It's six. That isn't. It's more than 69 degrees. I guarantee you that. Guidestones. Let's see if they're being. See what this is. What's it? Chicken butt. Chicken butt. That's what's up. Okay. Destroy. I really want to believe this is not true, you guys. But let's see. I think this was an attack. Could have been a internal, like a homegrown terrorist here, But yes, it says okay. The Georgia Guidestones, a granite attraction in Elbert County, are located off Guidestone Road, just east of Georgia Highway 77. Elberton Granite Association Executive VP Chris Kubas said drone footage showed the monument was significantly damaged. Investigators said unknown people detonated an explosive device at around 4 a.m. Elbert County investigators arrived and noted a large portion of the structure. Kuba said one of the wings was completely destroyed. Oh, you dummies, you mofos that did that, they're gonna get your ass. There's cameras all over that place. Are you kidding me? But still, I'm livid. I'm like, I'm devastated. The Elbert County Sheriff's Office investigating in the GBI bomb squad responded. Cuba said there are stationary cameras at the site installed because of vandalism. He said the cameras operate at all times and feedback to a 911 dispatch center. The Elbert Granite Association has a role in maintaining the Guidestones. He said he was saddened by the destruction of part of the monument. I'm not just sad for Elberton and Elbert County. I'm sad for the United States and the world. See, that's how damn important these things were. These were a tourist attraction. It was not uncommon for people around the world to be up here at any given time. The monuments, he said, must have been painstakingly crafted, and it took immense effort to manufacture the blocks of stone. To quarry something of that size and get those four of them that precise with the sandblasting it took to letter those languages, that is utter craftsmanship that you wouldn't find anywhere else. The North Star was always visible through part of the monument, again, with the astronomical alignment. The origin of the monument is ambiguous. They were allegedly commissioned by a person under the name R.C. Christian, established in 1980, and have become a roadside attraction for travelers. It is sometimes referred to as America's Stonehenge for its unknown origins. The monument is 19 feet high, and each block weighs about 42,000 pounds. Let me grab some Kleenex, guys. I'm so sorry. It serves as a calendar and is inscribed with a 10-part message in 8 different languages. The message in 8 different different languages. The messages are guidelines to humanity that people have suggested are a cult message. I'm sorry, guys. They were meant for a future population after a cataclysmic event. That's what Kuba said, and he's the guy over the Granite Association who's in charge of keeping them. That's what they were meant for. Oh my god. Elberton, colloquially known as the granite capital of the world, the stones were crafted from locally mined granite and built by an Elberton area company. Candace Taylor, former gubernatorial candidate Candace Taylor, proposed demolishing the Georgia Guidestones as part of her platform, calling them satanic. Well, if you call them satanic, you don't know very much about Satanism, for one. Two, you're an idiot if you want them taken down. So way to go, dummy. Over the years, the Guidestones have been subjected to graffiti and vandalism, but we've never had this level of damage ever done to the Guidestones. So there you go. Now you know why they were there. They were put there for a calendar to guide us, to help us in the event of a cataclysmic event, which obviously whoever erected him had some kind of insider information on that. And so we're just going to blatantly ignore it and then destroy any chance that we had of rebuilding a population with a decent civilization. Way to go, humanity. Way to go. I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, I'm so upset about this. I'm so upset. So upset about this. I can't even wrap my head around. Like, this is the worst news. This is so bad. This is so bad. I'm a lot. I had to get my light on. So there. Yeah. That is how I feel about that. And now that we've streamed and read in the dark, and now you see my cry face, I'm going to hop off here and go discuss this with some of my friends in the inner circle that I have. Later, I will put a link to my personal Discord if you guys want to join me over there at some point and we can talk about it more. It's totally up to you guys, but thank you for watching and thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining me. If you're watching this on the recap, please leave comments. Feel free to discuss this. Hopefully they can be fixed. I know it's going to be extremely difficult to replace any of these stones at any capacity because of how extremely astronomically aligned and all of that stuff has to be so precise, and where it sits on the hill, so the ground has been destroyed in that area. I mean, like, yeah, I gotta let this soak in, guys. So this is just the first of many videos I'm sure I'm about to have to jump into, and so stay tuned because it's so important to me. It's so very, very important to me, and I've got to let this sink in a little bit. So till the next time, much love, guys. One love. I don't know what to say. I don't want to say, I mean, I should say good vibes because we're going to need them now more than ever. And good night or good afternoon, good day, wherever you are in the world. Oh, yes, please do, Grandma Sherry. Oh my gosh, I'm devastated. But yes, we will talk. We'll talk. I'll be back again later. So, okay. Bye, guys.